cool project I'm working on. So it's basically Mario Kart inside Minecraft. So I'm not done with it yet, but it's pretty cool. So far it's really cool. I just use that so in case you have to get out of this thing. It's easy. But let's just show you what I have so far. So I have all these command blocks to make this work. Oh yeah, and look at me, I'm Mario. Oh yeah. You're supposed to be in adventure mode. As you can see, there's no legs, and for some reason the other players, the blocks are in front of the player. I have no idea why, but yeah. I know it's a bit jumpy. I may not be able to fix it, but for now it's like this. And I'll probably once I actually get all the mechanics working, I'll probably improve all the carts, players and stuff. But for now, I'm just trying to get everything else to work. I seem to have gotten the scoreboard thing to work a bit, but it's you can't detect the offline players, so it doesn't really work that well. Oh yeah, there's no sprinting. And whenever you sprint, you actually go slower than before because you have like a speed boost. You also cannot jump with space. It doesn't make jump. There's visibility, and then you just have like these things. Oh yeah, you can't take these things off. I did not decapitate Mario. I'm a matchmaker, believe me. Oh yeah, so these yellow ones give you speed boost. I might improve how fast they make you go because you don't really do anything. In fact, I can easily do that right now. Let me just turn this off. Where is it? There's tons of code. No, that isn't it. I need so you can still play it without that that car thing, but it's it looks more realistic with it. There we go. Alright. There we go. Yeah, that's much better. Yeah, man, the second is a bit too long, but you can't really do it for any shorter amount of time unless you clear the player's effects. It means they'd be visible for a second, and they have jump boost for a second. Oh yeah, the jump boost thing is really strange. Because it's not meant to be like this. I had to use this thing to make it work. It's 2 seconds long. Oh no, I think I might have changed it to 1, yeah, so this thing could be shorter. But I had to use this because for some reason it didn't work with the repeating command block. You had to you couldn't just set it to leave redstone and then back to always active for it to start working. You had to literally copy, control, middle click the command block and then break it and then place it back. So I just went ahead and hooked that up, and it seems to work because then after a few seconds after you join it gives you the effect again, because it's always at the edge of having jump boost. You see how it moves up in the list, because you lose it and then you get it back and then somehow it moves. I don't know, but these question blocks, I made a little structure block thing of them. This thing is the structure block. I have a ton of the structure blocks inside this chest if I can access it. Yeah, that's why I have this pressure plate thing. Nobody would ever be able to click on this lever, so I just have the pressure plate, and then the lever locks it. And then, so in this chest is plus NBT because I took this thing. I turned off the bounding box, and NBT is turned on, and that's how it gets that, and that's how that works. So, whenever you stand in the edit, oh wait. Let's go to adventure mode. So you see, you get these. You get 3 banana peels. You can't get any more than 3. It won't let you. And whenever you drop 1, you still can't get any. Only whenever you have 0 can you get some. So you can put the banana peels around here. You can sip on your own banana peels. And when you sip on them, you're stuck for 1 second. This effect is for a second. I think it's 2 seconds though. And then there's this glitch where it lets you pick it up. Yeah, that should be somewhere over here where it changes the entity data. Oh, I'm in adventure mode, I can't access it. But then the finish line is right here. which whenever you stand on it, it shows your place. That's what this huge line it's for. It's for the place. So whenever you step on this, it sets a score called win to 1. When your place has been set, it sets the wind back to 0, but it keeps your place score where it is. So it detects for everybody who has the win score set to 0, but their place is set to 1. If that player exists, it sets your place to 2nd place, because that means there's already a 1st place person. And so it actually works really well. I tried it by using a different account. It did work. And I set up a command box so that whenever there's somebody in 12th place, it resets all the scores. I probably want to break that, because that would mess up some stuff, because you wouldn't even get a glimpse at it's stuck at it. And if you're wondering, like, well, how is it supposed to detect when well, if you put a command block up there that sets win back to 0, well, what if they don't even reach that top command block? What if they're not in 12th place? Then their win score would always be set back to 1. Well, that's why there's these ones. If their win is set to 1, it sets a little tiny timer that's like 15 ticks in the tablets. You can watch it as you stand on this thing. See, it's, well, not ticks, whatever it is, but it might be ticks, but it does 15. I'm pretty sure it's ticks, but then it sets it back to 0. And then when it sets it back to 0, it sets win to 0. This is what adds 1 to it every time. Win is set to 1, it adds 1. Whenever it's set to 15 and they've won, and win is set to 1, it sets it to 1 to 0. This one right here is whenever it's set to 15. I just named it Bob because I didn't really care about what the name was. And then 1 is 0, which means when this command block's already executed, it sets that score to 0, and then that makes it really good. So, oh yeah, and whenever you leave, so you can see, if you leave and you go back onto it, you can see it removes your score. Unfortunately, I couldn't figure out how to remove the score when they leave. So the scoreboard would still be there until they join again, and then it would go away. It really would messes up a lot of stuff, but I do have this lever right here that will reset it manually. Like if you get that, and then okay, there we go. Because my Bob score was still there. Whenever Bob is still there, see, now it'll work. But if I just stand on here, see, if I stand on here and then I set it, click it, it won't work yet. To wait for that to set, and for this, and that's why I did this. So whenever they leave, they reset their place, so it removes them from the scoreboard. Then it resets win, which means win is set to 0. Then it resets that score in case they leave right after they win, and then it resets itself at the very end of all these command blocks. And yeah, this is the player head. So that is pretty much the whole thing. Oh yeah, there's also invisibility, and then there's stuff that keeps these things on yourself. When you're in creative mode, you can take them off. This thing is enchanted because it has the curse thing, so you can't take it off. But and it's unbreakable, but I made it so it hides all the tags. This one is the car thing, the Kart, and then this thing makes it so that you shouldn't be able to pick up the items, but that's why it's really odd whenever you try picking them up. Whenever you drop them, you see how it's like teleporting and stuff? That's why. Oh no, it's stacked. But whenever it stacks, it isn't good. So don't spam it out. Don't spam Q whenever you're running it. Well, when you're running, it is fast. And running is supposed to be driving, because it'd be a lot harder to use the mine carts, I decided, what, I'm just gonna do this. It's a lot easier, But this thing is supposed to work, but it doesn't. It doesn't work. And yeah, and that's supposed to be lowercase because this is the newer version of Minecraft 1. Because it has cursors and everything, it's 1.11.2. This one said, yeah, stuff. This is where the person slips, and then it kills the item that's right on top of them. This one just gives them the jump boost, which doesn't boost their jumping. It stops it. You really want to fix this. And the radius thing, why everything has a radius of that huge number. It was going to be inside my on my server, but now that it's in 1.11.2, my server's 1.9. I've asked to wait until then, and not even everything is the right thing. Like let me just this thing here at 8. So I don't know if it'll target people out of the world, but just in case it does, I'm just doing that just in case because I don't know. So I'm just doing radius so I don't mess up anything. You know, like having it so that whenever, and for some reason, whenever you drop any item, it will slow you down. So, oh yeah, that's right. I forgot to set it so it only targets one item. It should like. Oh wait a minute, that's really easy. If I could add in a tag or something. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But that is pretty much the whole thing that I have right now. It isn't that bad actually. It has the scores and everything. I mean, and it isn't that bad. Right now it only has one item, but it is not bad. It doesn't let you sprint. If you try sprinting, it's pretty much a normal speed. But in multiplayer, and the other player, it looks like you're walking just really slowly with the particles of sprinting. It looks really strange. And F5, but to yourself, well, at least to me, while hosting multiplayer, it looked like I was just being teleported. But while in single player, it looked like this. So it's really hard. But see, it actually slows you down. And it's only jumps you whenever you look around, like move your head. But yeah, I'll fix this car. Don't worry. This car looks really ugly, but I mean, at least this thing works. Yeah. Now, as you can see, the other player. You see, for some reason, the blocks are in front of the player. Like if I were to go this way, the blocks are like in front of me. What in the world? It's really strange. But yeah. As you can see, we can. And it's completely multiplayer compatible. I'll show you the scores in a second. First of all, I must slow down this person. So you get slowed down, and then it removes the item. And then, for some reason, there's that glitch where it picks it up. I don't know, but I'll fix that. So let's just say that this person wins before me. Woohoo! Oh no! Here, I'll come in a second. So you can see it sets me to 2. Now I have not tested out 2 players going at the same time because I can't really do that yet. Let's say a first place person will disconnect. Though I haven't even tried this, if it'll update the other player. No, it wouldn't. But if the first place person, if this person disconnects, that person will still be, second. Technically, they were already second, but then the other person just left. So I guess it would still count. But as you can see, cool. You see, but yeah, as you can see, pretty cool. And it is, so let me just go ahead and, I want to try this out. I haven't tried it yet. It keeps you in second, because you're already in second. Because you've already finished. So, oh, darn it, this is so hard. It doesn't let you sprint. Okay, there you go. There you go. Okay, I figured it out. You have to run everything. Don't worry, this part will be like invisible soon when I actually get it to work. So if only I could get both players to finish at the same time. Well, anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe for me. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe for more videos, and yeah, bye.